All right, this is John Kohler with OKRod.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you. In this episode, which you should not miss, we're going to talk to you guys about the #1 fruit festival I want you guys to go to this year. I mean, there are fruit festivals out there that'll charge you nearly $2,000 to connect with other raw vegans. I personally don't think it should cost that much, right? And so I'm going to share with you guys today David, who is putting on the Texas Fruit Festival. This is a free event. It is over a weekend, Saturday and Sunday. He's going to have events on Friday and Monday as well. So now we're turning into a 4-day event pretty much, hanging with other raw vegans, people into the fruit-based diet for free. This is amazing. So we're going to learn more about this amazing event talking with David. So David, welcome to my show today. First of all, I want to, thank you for doing the Fruit Festival. And more importantly, tell everybody who you are, because maybe not many people know about you. I mean, I didn't know about you.
Yes, that's true. Wow, John, thank you so much. We're so excited for Texas Fruit Festival coming up here, and at which John Kohler is going to be a very special guest joining us. But we're getting ready for Texas Fruit Festival in late October. TexasFruitFestival.com. I'm someone who I guess got into this by accident. I was never wanting to be the natural health person or super healthy lifestyle person. That was never my goal. But when I was 22 years old, actually, we have some similarities in our stories, John. But when I was 22 years old, when I was in college, I got very, very sick because I had an accidental drug overdose. I was trying to get high off of cough medicine. Because back in those days, I did a lot of different stuff, and basically I drank a bottle of cough medicine, and it really messed me up bad, and I had lasting effects, horrible side effects from this, brain fog, exhausted all the time, couldn't think straight, constant headaches. And this continued for 4 years. I was like this, and basically my whole life became a nightmare, and I felt horrible all the time. And so that's when I started to try to figure out. This was 13 years ago when this happened, and I started to try to figure out how to heal myself and how to find solutions and how to and I came across some information about that, and slowly that's when I discovered natural approaches, natural detox, and different things, and then from there I figured out fruits and the power of raw foods, and so it was a long, slow process, but slowly all my symptoms went away, and I was able to get back to normal and feel normal again. And just since then, I'm just now stuck in this healthy lifestyle, I guess, for now. So that's how I got into this, and now we're doing things like the Texas Fruit Festival, and I share my experiences now with other people, and I'm on a commitment to do that.
Great, David. So yeah, it sounds like you like me had to go through some process to find raw foods as your savior, right? To turn your health around, right? And then now you're so passionate about it that you want to share it with others. And is that why you're doing the Texas Fruit Festival now, to really connect people so that you can get the message out to more people? I mean, some people may have YouTube channels, some people write books, but yeah, this is like the way you're doing it to get this message out because it helped you so much. You just want others to feel this as well if they have to maybe go through some kind of healing thing as well or something.
That's right. You know what? It's paying it forwards, because when I was in that dark place and I was looking around, I was living in a converted warehouse in downtown LA, and I was all my friendships had gone south, and my friends were wondering what was wrong with me, and I had no money. And when I think about that time, and there were people that helped me, and they were people like John Kohler, or people that are online and they're sharing information for free. And I use that information, and it helped me. So I've never forgotten that. And now I'm just paying that forwards. And so if there's people out there that want to get healthier, that want to feel better, that's the goal, is to pay this information forward and to make connections. And whether it's through what we're doing now, online content or powerful in-person events that are life-changing. That's the goal now.
That's so wonderful, man. And actually, it'd be kind of cool to go raw vegan in downtown LA, living in a converted warehouse, because actually, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be down in downtown LA going to the produce terminal. And in the middle, if you've ever been there, the middle of the Mexican, the old terminal, they basically throw out all this fruit. Most of it's bad, but you could pick through there and get a couple things for free and eat for free. But I guess this is a motto of this whole interview today is free.
Oh,
Free fruit in downtown LA, free fruit festival in Texas. So, before we go on, David, tell everybody the dates, because I want you guys to mark your calendar for these dates. Whether you guys fly, drive, catch a bus, or train, I want you guys to be there.
yes. So it is October 18, 19, 20, and 21. That's when we're going to be doing it.
Wonderful. And what is the address or location it will be at? And you want to tell us about this facility, actually?
Yes, absolutely. So it is located at the facility is called Casa de Luz. The address, it is 1701 Toomey Road in Austin, Texas. And this is a very, I'm going to give a lot of credit about this festival. A lot of it goes to the venue that's helping us because this venue, have you ever been, John,
I've
to this?
never been. I don't even know
Okay.
about it. So tell
So
us all about it.
So it's unlike really any. We've had a lot of people come through Austin, and they say they've never been to a venue quite like this in any city in the States, because it's a restaurant. It's a Whole Foods plant-based restaurant, but it's on a very large grounds. So they have a restaurant, then they have a whole outdoor section with a lot of this lounge area, hammocks, meditation walks, nature walks, tables and seating, um, and then they also have indoor facilities where we're going to have events inside, like sound healing baths and other events. And then there's a whole outdoor courtyard section with multiple levels, and so it's this huge facility. They have practitioners there who do healing work. They have educational things there. So is it a restaurant? Is it a healing center? Is it an educational center? It's all mixed into one in an absolutely beautiful setting, right by the river, right by downtown Austin. And so we're very, very blessed that the people who run that place are committed. They're not in it for the money. They're really in it to help people with whole foods, plant-based nutrition, and there are kind of co-hosts for this event.
Wow, that sounds like a great facility you found with the restaurant, with all the different areas. I mean, I can't imagine what you'll be doing in all those areas, which we may talk about in a minute. But the next thing I want to ask you is, what makes the Texas Fruit Festival unique compared to other festivals out there? Like, why should somebody come to your event than other ones out there? We won't mention any names.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think we need events for all different types. There's other great events. I've been to other good ones too, and I just think what makes it unique is it's a shorter duration. Um, it's just a few days as opposed to a 10-day event. If you want to just get away for a weekend, it's not ticketed, so there's not an entry fee. You still have to figure out how to get to Austin, Texas. You still have to spend the energy and the time and commitment to get here. But it's not a ticketed event. We're not charging money for the event. And so I think it opens up to a lot more folks to come check it out, um, who wouldn't pay to go to an event. And so it's a lot more open, and it's when you have more openness, it can be a little more crazy. You never know what's going to happen, unpredictable. And so that's part of the fun. I think that's what makes it unique. And one last thing, which is that we have a decently large community here in Austin of kind of raw food enthusiasts, and we get together somewhat regularly for meetups and stuff like that. And so in a way, this event is almost an extension. It's kind of a chance for all of us friends in Austin to get together and hang out with everyone else around the country and around the world. So it has a little bit of a family kind of a home kind of a feel to it as well.
Cool. So that sounds amazing. So, like, for people that might be concerned, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go to Austin for this fruit festival. And is this dude just like the first time he's did it? Like, so tell us the background or the history of the Texas Fruit Festival. And this is not your first rodeo. So you know how these go. So you've dialed it in. And every year, of course, you're making it better.
Yes, every year it's grown. And so this is going to be the fourth one that we've done. Last year in 2023, we had over 100 guests. However, that was with us doing a pretty terrible job. I mean, not a terrible job, but really there was a lot of missed opportunities. This year, I think we're going to have well over 200 guests for that weekend. And going back to the history, again, giving credit where credit's due, I didn't start Texas Fruit Festival. It was started by someone named Tiffany Garris, who really had a vision for this. And she's a member of our community here. She started this event, and I started helping her with the event, just assisting her. And then after the second one, basically, it was time to do something different, and it made the most sense from her point of view to kind of pass the baton. And so I took it over starting last year for last year's event, and so this year's going to be the fourth one. And so that's the history of Texas Fruit Festival.
All right, cool. So why are you offering this event for free? And what's the goal of offering it for free at no cost? Like, do you just want a lot of people there? Do you just not really need to make money because you're just a trust fund baby? I mean, I don't know. What's up?
Yeah, it's a very good question, right? And I'm a big believer in transparency. So, I mean, there's a few reasons to do it. I mean, number one is volume. I believe that by having it be more accessible, that we will get a bigger event with more people. And my ultimate goal is to have so many people come to this event where we just take over the venue, and the venue is like, guys, you can't come here anymore. It's too much. There's we should have just a giant army of people. That's kind of my vision. And I think by doing it for free, it just it blows up the barrier of entry. And so anyone can really feel like they can make it happen. Now you still have to figure out transportation and lodging, or find someone's couch to crash on. Which is not out of the question. So it's not totally free, but also I will say, it's not totally 100%, you know, like I'm an angel or a hero or something. By doing it for free, also, I am also putting my name out there, and it is an opportunity for me to let people know, hey, here's my information. I want to share in some of the work I'm doing, and so it does get my name out there. And then the third thing is that it's actually, in a way, it's easier for me to run an event for free than to charge money. If I charge money, now I'm collecting tickets now, and now I have to basically control the event. I have to control who's coming in and out. I have to have bouncers. I have to, now the venue isn't quite as big as a fan of the event, because now, instead of it being open to their guests and their customers, now it's a closed off. So maybe the venue now is going to charge us to use their space instead of. So in a way, it's actually easier for me to do as a free event. It's more expensive to do as a free event, and it does cost me. I'm not expecting to make any profit or anything. I'll probably lose money running it, but it's less time and energy actually doing it for free. It's easier, and I think people all across America and all across the world should think about, hey, could I throw an event that's free, find a venue, and maybe it's 15, 20, 30 people that come, but to just start thinking about this, it's easier when you do it for free. And we will accept donations as well. We'll have t-shirts for sale. But yeah, that's kind of a little more color behind the free model.
Wonderful. That's great. Thanks for sharing that a lot. And actually, one of the things I think about is, you now, because you're doing this for free, you could write literally a playbook that you can now give to others or charge or whatever you want to do, so that you could get other people to do this, because you've gone through the school of hard knocks. And then once again, it's great to have one fruit festival, but now if what you're doing can be duplicated around the world, that's what we really and the world really needs. So yeah, that's
Yes.
amazing. The work, what you're doing. And so as much as this event is free, is there anything they need to bring? Because I think I heard that there's going to be like unlimited fruit to eat there. Is that going to be true? What's up with that?
Yes, this is all part of the fun of the planning that I get to do for the event is and trying to predict the future, but what's going to happen. But so it's either or, either it's BYOF, you bring some fruit to share, or um, you can make a donation. So for some people, they don't want to stop at the supermarket or stop wherever and grab fruit on the way. Just come to the event. We're gonna have so much fruit. It's gonna be ridiculous how much fruit we're gonna have. So if you want to just whatever you think is fair, $10, $20, just come eat the food that's there and just make a small donation. Or if you want to bring some fruit, something special, something you think is unique, or just some of your favorite fruit to share, bring some of that, and it's kind of potluck style or donation. So whatever's more convenient for you, the guest, is what you should do.
Wow, amazing. So free food, free entertainment, free talks. Man, this event has it all. Like, why wouldn't somebody go to eat free fruit, man? So how much fruit should somebody bring, man? Like they could bring 2 plums, and well, I brought fruit, 2 plums, or a nice sized watermelon. I mean, what would you recommend and suggest? Is there a
Um,
suggested amount?
yeah, I would bring as much fruit as you would eat for that day. So bring a big. If I'm thinking, okay, breakfast, lunch, dinner, I'm gonna bring like 20 oranges, or I'm gonna bring, two big watermelons, or I'm gonna bring, um, you know, 3 bunches of bananas, or, bring, 20, $25 of fruit, um, or something like that. But we're gonna leave it open. That would be my suggestion, for the amount of fruit.
Cool. And I'm sure there's a farmers markets in Austin. So could somebody stop by the Austin farmers market to get some really good quality fruit? And when does that happen and where? Can you tell everybody?
Yes. So there is. So you have Austin Farmers Market. Um, Now one of the days of the event is October 19th, which is a Saturday, and there is a farmers market on Saturdays that is 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., which is downtown Austin, which is right next to our venue. So it's at 422 Guadalupe Street in downtown Austin is the farmers market, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's on Saturday, October 19th, which is just about a mile away from the venue.
And then what time does the event start on Saturday?
So the event starts on Saturday at 10 a.m. But it's not a hard schedule. If you want to come in and out, we're going to have speakers, activities. There's outdoor sections, indoor sections. There's other sections all around the facility where you can hang out and lounge and socialize and make friends. And so it's very informal, but the event's going to be starting at 10 a.m. on
And then
Saturday.
what hours does it go to each day, Saturday and Sunday?
So it's going to go from 10 a.m. all the way to 9 p.m. Both days. And then I should also add that on Friday, there's going to be a special dinner that happens at the same location. Friday around dinner time, we'll all be gathering there, call it 5 p.m. And then on Monday, we're going to meet there to do a special hike and swim in the natural springs that are right near there. So that's gonna be Monday morning. Call it 10 a.m. We'll update the website, texasfruitfestival.com, with the exact specifics. But we also have activities Friday night, Monday morning, whereas Saturday and Sunday are going to be the jam-packed events of speakers and activities and socializing time, all day long.
Wow, David, I can't believe you're just doing all this for free, man. That's so generous of you and the community to make this happen, to have literally from 10 to 9, like speakers and entertainment and other breath work and meditation things going on. Then you're going to have the dinner the day before and then also a hike so that people could really connect with one another. This is totally amazing. So, why did you decide to have a specific event about fruits and vegetables, like literally, because that's what this is about, raw foods.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, it's just it's powerful. It's powerful information, and I think that the I'm amazed that more people don't know about this because we're talking about, in my opinion, the secrets of the universe, the secrets of the ages, if you want to call it the fountain of youth, um, the key of energy and eliminating health problems. And yet I look around and the average person, they it's like a foreign language if you tell them some of this stuff. And so we have a big job to do to spread the message and let people know the options that are available. After someone knows the options, that's up to them if they want to keep eating cheeseburgers and taking drugs and and doing harmful things. But having a festival like this is a way for it's just another way for us to get out there and let people know the power of alkaline body chemistry that you get from eating an alkaline forming diet and the many benefits that you get from raw foods. You don't necessarily have to be a raw vegan or eat all raw foods, but just knowing the power that you can use this tool to create the health that you want to have. And that's why we're doing this because I know you have, I have experienced the power of this information, of my life transforming, and just wanting to do everything we can to get the message out there.
That's wonderful, David. So I just want to confirm that this is for people of all different types, right? People that have just they're still eating McDonald's. They want to learn, hey, how can I eat healthier? They could come to this event. People that have been doing raw foods for 5, 10, 15 years. They could come to this event and learn and connect with others as well, right? So basically all walks and types of people, right?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. We're going to have it's welcome to all. In fact, I would invite you to bring somebody who is not super into raw foods or whole foods or even healthy eating and just let them experience this from other people. But yes, we're open. We'll have speakers like John Kohler. We have another speaker who's a natural hygiene expert, Seth Balin, who incorporates some raw, some cooked whole foods. We have speakers who are experts on juicing, and then we have speakers who are more into raw foods, and so we have all backgrounds there, and we have activities like breath work, like meditation, like sound healing, like spinal flow. So we don't even want to be branded as a raw food event. We embrace all tools and technologies of natural healing, and it's more fun when you do it that way. Anyways, it opens to more people. You have more activities you can do. So yes, whether you're fruit curious or fruit fanatic, you're gonna enjoy this event.
Wonderful. That sounds great. So I want to dive more into the different activities that you'll have there. So I mean, of course, you can have a dinner one night, a hike, and a swim one day, and then there's going to be a lot of speakers. Then let's talk about some of the other things that are happening on the premises. So like meditation, sound healing, and some of their incorporated events. And is there like lounges or places for people to hang out or what's going to be going on there so people could like have a better idea of like, hey, when they get there, hey, I could choose to hang out, I could choose to go to a talk and our talks back to back. So you're just going to be listening to lectures all day or what's going on?
Yes, a great question. So there's three spaces to the facility. So one of them is the courtyard where you're going to be able to listen to speakers like John, like Shane Sterling, like Karen Ramsey, Jillian Berry, Seth Balin, Juicing Jules. We're going to have some great speakers in the outdoor courtyard area. We also have an indoor space that's called the sanctuary, where we're going to have other activities you can go to. That's going to be the sound healing, the guided meditation. We have ecstatic dance one morning. We have breath work, and we have a raw food demo. We have a spinal flow demonstration. Um, and I think I remembered them all, but that's going to be in the indoor section. The events are going to be staggered, so you might have one speaker at one time, and then at the next time slot will be an indoor thing. The facility is very large, a huge facility. So you also have a tons of areas around where people are just hanging out, mixing, mingling, um, beautiful scenery, places to sit, places to relax. There's a juicery on site. There is a cafe on site, which has uh, like different blends that they make, medicinal blends. And then there's also a Whole Foods plant-based restaurant on site. So it's a very large facility. If you're like me and you just have trouble sitting still and listening, uh, maybe don't even worry about listening to the speakers talk and just go and hang out. And there's going to be people hanging around and making new friends. And um, so whatever you want to do, or you might go to learn information. You might think, I just need one thing to learn that weekend to change my life. And I need one key piece of information. You're probably going to get 15 or 20 of those if you listen to the different speakers. So whatever you want to do, I think there will be something for everybody. It's your festival, and you can make it how you want. My personal favorite thing is not going to the events, or a lot of them, and just making friends. The people you're going to meet, and the connections you make, and all the random kind of chaos that happens. That's the fun part for me.
Cool, David. So, here's the thing. Like, say, you come to the event, but you're very introverted. Like, you believe it or not, I'm pretty introverted, and I'm not just gonna like
What?
necessarily go up to somebody and start talking to them. I mean, they'll probably come up to me, but I won't necessarily go up to anybody. So, how are you helping to build community with people that are showing up that are maybe, not just gonna go up to somebody and start talking because they just, I don't know, they feel weird about it or whatever.
Yes, we are also going to do a an icebreaker session. So we're going to have an event where you can have you'll have a facilitator, and you'll be able to actually meet people in that formatted way and connect with people. Also, I've been getting a lot of requests for doing a singles mixer. And so I think we're gonna end up doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's happening, and we're gonna figure out. I would also like to credit the board of directors of Texas Fruit Festival, which is a group of people that I meet with, that we talk about ideas and how to help how to make it happen. So they help a lot. So it's not just a one man band. Thank you to the board of directors, Skylar, Karen, Maya, um, Dulce. I couldn't do it without you. And so, but yes, so we're going to have those events as well to help make it easy for you um, to meet other people, and also the activities. Go do the indoor activities, the sound healing, and be a part of those activities, because you'll naturally get to enjoy them with other people, and it's a good way to break the ice.
Wow, man, this event sounds amazing, and I mean, people just got to come. Like, seriously, this is an amazing event you're putting on with like for free, with connection, with possibilities to meet your, a dating partner or whatever, or loved one, or future wife or husband, boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. And so I want a couple more questions before we sign off today, David. Is, what are some of the success stories or testimonials or things you've heard how this event has changed people's lives that have attended in previous years, for example?
Gosh, yeah, that's a good question. So, in terms of real health issues and symptoms and stuff, um, I don't have as much visibility to that, because I'm not really a health coach working with people individually, but I have heard of people coming to this event, and for example, one person lost 50 pounds over that next year just from the positive reinforcement of this event. Another person who had been trying to transition into raw foods for many, many years, they finally made the leap after this event and went fully raw because that's what they wanted to do. And they were able to maintain it. And another person that comes to mind, they were able to get their spouse's support. Whereas for a long time, their spouse had been very resistant of the whole healthy foods lifestyle. After they came to this event, their spouse was now like a cheerleader for them and really had the support. And that is a huge, huge thing. So if you have someone in your life, whether it's a spouse, parents, someone that is not totally on board, bringing them to the event, let them hear this information from hundreds of other people and top experts, not from you. They're sick of hearing it from you. You can see the change happening in them, and the wheels start to turn, and maybe they start to think about their own um, their own life. And so that's been a huge thing that I've seen. Those are some ones that have come to mind.
Wow, that's completely amazing. I mean, even if just somebody learned one thing or two things or five things or one of those things happened to somebody that's watching this right now, and you just got to show up and be there and participate. That's how
You know
easy it is. This
what?
event is free. There should be no reservations about coming to this event, unlike other events that could cost like literally thousands of dollars. So, David, a couple last questions here. What's one of the things that you're most excited about for this year's Fruit Festival, Texas Fruit Festival?
Um, Wow. Well, I'm excited to meet John Kohler in person. I'm really excited for that. I'm excited for some of these speakers that are going to be coming and hanging out with us all weekend. Um, I love the randomness of an event like this. So much of our lives are planned, and we have our routines, and we know what we're going to do all day long and all week long. If you think back to nature, back in the days when we were out in the wild, our lives were random, and you didn't know what was going to happen. And so I think we missed that now in today's world. And so you go to this event, and you really don't know what your weekend's going to look like, what's going to happen, who you're going to meet, the connections you're going to make. To me, I mean, you make friends for life at these type of events, and the level of affinity and immediate high vibrational connection that you tend to have when you meet someone, it's like no other place. And so that's my favorite part, just the randomness. And I'm going to try to match John's energy and enthusiasm for promoting this event. But yes, you should absolutely go. You're crazy if you don't go. No, but seriously, you never know. Who knows what's going to happen in 2025 if we can do this again? And I mean, this is a very, very special event. I think we will do it again, but just saying it's so special. Um, the amount of way that your life could change positively is immense. And so it's discover the magic of commitment. When you commit to something like this, and it does something internally, and there's a magic that happens, and transformations will absolutely happen. And so be a part of it. It's hard to describe the magic and the vibration that is in the air at an event like this, but I hope that you'll be a part of it and can experience it with us.
Yeah, I mean, I think people would be crazy not to go because when once again, I mean, it's free. One of my favorite words in the English language. And once again, people just need to get their travel, together. Whether they need to drive, fly, take a bus or train, find their lodging, and then maybe take some time off work if they're working, and just show up, and you're there, and boom, your life
Yes.
could change literally from this one event alone, not to mention all the people you're going to meet. And yeah, I mean, I could appreciate the randomness, and I kind of look forward to seeing what really happens at the event.
And you know what? If you're having trouble with the lodging, if you can't find a place to stay, reach out to me on at Rapid Regeneration. That's on Instagram or Facebook at Rapid Regeneration. And let me know, and maybe we can find you a couch to crash on, because we are one big family, and we do just want to have a great big party. And so whatever it takes to get you there, if you need a little help, let's figure it out. But like John said, don't miss it. And it's going to be amazing, but it'll be more amazing if you're there with us to experience it.
So, David, I don't want anybody to miss out. So, how can they connect with you to get all the updates? So, I know you have an email list on your website. They want to check out your website. You have like a Facebook group, or how else can people connect to make sure they don't miss out on this amazing opportunity coming up here in October?
Yes. So the website is texasfruitfestival.com. And what you want to do is go there, RSVP. You don't have to pay or anything, but if you RSVP, you'll get on the email list, and then you'll get the emails about the event. If you want to follow me directly, it's at Rapid Regeneration. That's me personally. Reach out to me with any questions. But the website is texasfruitfestival.com. And make the decision now, and we'll see you there. It's gonna be our biggest one yet, and I hope it'll be a really, really great event for you.
Wonderful. Yeah, I hope to see all you guys watching there as well. I mean, I really want to promote David and have a video with him because I think once again, this can change your life. And once again, I mean, my hat's off, like literally my messed up here to you, David, for putting this event on, because you are doing it for free. I mean, I could see this as a heart-based, heartfelt message for you. It's so important to share this with others that you're making this happen. So you're willing to, find space for people to stay so that they can come. So, I mean, there's no other event like this because other events are a lot about the money. Whereas, I don't see your event like this at all. So once again, guys, I want you guys to see you there. We got to sign off here real quick. But once
Yes,
again, links down below. Sign up and RSVP, get on the email list to get all the updates to find out about all the amazing things that are going to be happening at the 2024 Texas Fruit Festival.
thank you, John, for saying that. And let me say one other thing too, for the listener, which is that the same goes for John. John is investing his resources, his time, his energy to come out to this event and to make it a great event. And he doesn't have to do that. And so there's a lot of people that are putting their heart into this and just making this a great event. And we really want to make it great so that you enjoy it, so that people can say, wow, that was an incredible event. And so I just want to say thank you to John. Thank you to the other speakers that are coming and people who are dedicating their time to make this great. And so thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say a community is not just one person. It takes all of us to come together, right? And I think the main thing for people is if they come, then they get to benefit from the community that's putting this together for them. Because I mean, it's about all of us, really, right? I mean, maybe somebody watching this will share this with their friend, and then their friend will come, and then that could change their friend's life because now they're learning about, eating fruits and vegetables and eating healthy lifestyle and diet and all the other modalities that you'll be sharing there. All right, David. So, do you have any other final words of wisdom or things you'd like to share with my viewers today before we sign off?
Well, thank you so much for the honor of coming and for letting us talk with your listener today. And I would just share one last thing, which is that as people try to reach their health goals and they try to lead a healthy lifestyle and they go through this journey, a lot of times what holds people back is themselves, and they get to a point and they hit some kind of a wall or they hit some kind of a block. And so and it makes people afraid or hesitant to really invest in themselves and really commit to something and go to that next leap of faith. And so when it comes to the time and energy to go out and be a part of an event like this, you are kind of taking a leap of faith. You're getting out of your comfort zone, you're putting yourself out there. And sometimes we feel like, do I really, maybe I don't really deserve it. Maybe I don't really deserve to treat myself for 2 days or 3 or 4 days and go away for a weekend and give myself something. And you know what? I need to take care of the kids. I need to work. I have all these other obligations I have to do. It's a feeling like of undeservingness almost. And I just want to say to the listener, you do deserve it. Um, and basically, treat yourself with greatness, and that, you are worth it, and invest in yourself, commit to yourself. And when you do that, magical things happen, amazing things happen, and your life will change, guaranteed. And so I really, really hope to see you at this event. It's going to be amazing. And I hope that you'll be able to say, hey, I was there. I was a part of that.
Yeah, and I'd also say, be sure to see when you see David at the event, go up to him and thank him for putting this on, and maybe even give him a few bucks donation so he could continue to hopefully do these events completely for free, which is totally amazing. So once again, David, thanks for doing this. And if you guys that are watching today want to start commit today, right? RSVP, it's totally free. Down below, I'll put a link to the Texas Fruit Festival website and just enter your email address. You'll be RSVPing, letting David know so you can buy enough fruit to make sure it's there, which we were actually talking about a little bit ago. And then you'll also get all the updates with all the cool events happening, not just on the weekend, but around the weekend as well, and be able to connect with more like-minded people into eating and living a healthy fruit and vegetable lifestyle. All right. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode today. And if you did, number one thing, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. That'll help out the YouTube algorithm push out this video to more people so that more people can learn about the best fruit festival for free that you could come to this year, 2024, in the United States. Also, next up, number two, make sure you share this with other people that are interested in eating or learning more about a raw vegan diet, especially if they live in Texas, because that's an easy, close drive to get to Austin. But even from other places around the world, I'm like flying in, right, to come to this event. There's airlines like Spirit and Frontier that fly to Austin for pretty doggone cheap. I think my round trip was less than like maybe $150 or something, traveling with just a backpack. So yeah, encourage you guys to come out, share this with others so that other people can be aware. Visit the Texas Fruit Festival website. Once again, links down below. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and I don't want you guys to miss out on future episodes where I share with you guys my knowledge and what I've learned living on a raw vegan diet for the last 29 years now. Make sure you click that subscribe button right down below so you miss my new and upcoming episodes. I've come out every 5 to 7 days, know or show up what you'll be learning on my YouTube channel. Make sure you click the little bell to get notified as my new videos come out so you won't miss out on the next free fruit festival that I'll be promoting. Maybe that will be next year. Also, be sure to check my past episodes. The past episodes are a wealth of knowledge, over 800 episodes at this time on the channel, dedicated to teach you guys all about eating a fruit and vegetable dominated raw diet. So with that, my name is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're always the best.